Mahakavi Vallathol Narayana Menon, born on 16th October 1878 in Thirur, passed away on 13 March 1958 in the state of Kerala, was a poet in the Malayalam language, which is spoken in the South Indian state of Kerala. He was one of the triumvirate poets of modern Malayalam along with Kumaran and Ullur S. Parameshwarayar. The honorific Mahakavi, great poet, was applied to him in 1913 after the publication of his Mahakavi Chitra Yogam. He was a nationalist poet and wrote a series of poems on various aspects of the Indian freedom movement. He also wrote against caste restrictions, tyrannies and orthodoxies. He founded the Kerala Kalamandalam and is credited with revitalizing the traditional Kerala dance form known as Kathakali. Vallathol Narayana Menon, Mahakavi Vallathol Narayana Menon said, For me the world is my family tree. And my relatives includes the plants, grass and insects. Sacrifice is my success, politeness is my birthright. Translated literally into Malayalam is like this: Lokame Tharvadu Tanikku Chedigalum Pullugalum Pujukalum Kuditan Kudumbakar Tyagaменande Netam Taimatana Bunati. He said, for me the world is my family tree. And it reminded me of the stupidity of the India's yogis, which when the gurus told them the best place to meditate is the Himalayas, all these monkeys ran to the Himalayas and started meditating. That created the destruction of the land because there was nobody, no male members in the family to do or take care of the family tree. Mahakavi Vallathol Narayana Menon, for me the world is my family tree. And when the masters told them and the old Gurukuls told them, Swamiji's saints told them, the best place to meditate is the Himalayas. They all ran to the Himalayas, lakhs and lakhs of men, male people leaving the family to meditate in the Himalayas. No, I am correcting that. I kept on correcting that from the last 40, 50 years. I tell them that was a wrong perception. All the ashrams, please try to correct your brahmacharis, your Swamijis who are rushing up to Himalayas. What the saints meant is, go to the center of the market where there is problems, Himalayan, problems like Himalaya. You meditate in the center of the Himalayan problems. In the center of the market is your greatest jnana which you get it because you are deeply involved. You and the problem is not separate. Once you get involved with your problems and you come out of the problems, then you are a real jnani, you are a real saint, you are a real brahmachari. Forgetting that, lakhs and lakhs of people are still in the Himalayas. It's hard time. The army has to flush them out and ask them to go back to the marketplace and create the most beautiful market like the Japanese market. Because let thy food be thy medicine. Because the market where the food is sold, if that cannot be the temple, diseases spreads, then what's the use of all this meditation? Mahakavi Vallathol Narayana Menon said, Lokame Taravadu Nantanik means for me the world is my family tree. And all the Malayalis forgot that. They thought they're going to make the world their family tree. No. What it meant, for me, the world means this world. First to understand the intra-class competition, then inter-school competition, then you go to the district level, state level, national level, international level. Only then you think of the world. If you have not taken care of this world, of this body, if you have not loved this body, like Swami Vivekananda said, if you have not spoken to you for 10 minutes, and you have not embraced every part of this body and every part of the house, including the plumbing, electrical, sanitary, painting, carpentry, you have no right to call yourself a human being. That is what Mahakavi Vallathol Narayana Menon was trying to express. For me, the world is my family tree. He kept on telling my family tree, do not dissect. You first love your wife and children. The deep, intimate relationship with your wife and your children. Yes. Makes the family strong, and from there you get connected to the joint family, and it said the family tree. You have to go through the district level, state level, national, international before you could go to Dubai and other places to work like a slave. First, did you work over here? Did you embrace the land? Do you know that every part of the land has to be taken care? When I started my career, I went to my auditor, Mr. Devraj told me, when I started, he was a chartered accountant. He told me, when I started my office, including sweeping, typing, everything A to Z, it was me who was doing. So after that, when I got total control of my office, I appointed one lady. In case the lady doesn't come, I know to do it myself. That always entered into my mind, that I made sure that I know everything. When I started the school, I learned to cook. I knew I must cook, wash, everything A to Z. I have come here to serve them, not expecting seva from my children. That should be your tendency, that you love. For me, the world is my family tree. My relatives includes the plants, the grass, and the insects. Mahakavi. If you do not balance it up with your earth, with your insects and your plants and the pullugulu means the grass, you are not called a human being which can take or keep one step outside. You have no right to keep your step outside the house, like how they tell the girls and the women, no, don't go out, sit inside. It is dangerous. For the men also, it is dangerous if you do not love every part of that plant. They say recently Dean Ornish has recommended a book. Can you show me that book? And I wanted to immediately, because when I was in deep love with Dean Ornish because of his reversal heart disease. There was a book on body on fire. Immediately Kanika decided she should order, and before it hits the market she ordered. In that book they say imbalance in our bodies can cause illness. Imbalance in our bodies can cause illness. Imbalance on your house and your nature, that is the plants, the grass and the insects. Chedikalum, pullukalum, pujukalum, Kuritan Kudumbakar. Yes. These, if they are not your relatives, yes, then you are created an imbalance in your body, in your house. Because of that imbalance, you have gone to a third party called the hospital. You have gone to a third party called your master in Dubai or other faraway countries without taking care of your body. And it's a sacrifice is my success. The success is every part of the house you knew, every part of the family, and every part of the child you knew. That was my revolutionary tactic to connect you back to the family, which I felt very good with Mahakavi, Vallathol, Narayana, Menon, Vallathol, Narayana, talking about Theravada, that is the family tree. Throughout my talk of 500 and odd days, I non-stop spoken only to connect you to the family tree. If you have got it connected, you are the master. You are the saint. You are the head of the family. No disease can attack you. You do not live in fear, but you live with happiness. Mahakavi, Vallathol, Narayana. For me, the world is my family tree. My relatives include the plants, grass, and insects. Sacrifice myself. Politeness, my birthright. That politeness, the sweetness, that the snow falls into the bamboo shoot. And the bamboo shoot bows to the weight of the snow. And the snow is out and the bamboo shoot is back to its position. That politeness of bowing, yes, of doing the Shastamanga Namaskaram, the complete surrender to Mother Earth. If you understand that, you are the greatest. லோகமே தரவாடு தனிக்கு செடிகளும் பூக்களும் புழுக்களும் கூடித்தான் குடும்பக்கார் தியாகமேனந்தே நெட்டம் said Mahakavi, Vallathol, Narayana.